What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
I want to play a couple of comedy clips that I think are so damn funny that I just have to highlight for you. One is comedian Brian Regan. And Kyle and I have shared this guy's humor for a while, right? I mean, he's just absolutely hilarious. And this is a clip I've never heard of before, where he's talking about a reality show. And listen.
Talking about TV. I watch weird shows, man. There's one I'm trying to understand. It's about moonshiners. This reality show. I don't get it. There's a guy hiding out in the woods trying to make moonshine. I don't understand the premise. Liquor is legal. What's he doing? Hiding behind trees. Don't tell anybody I'm out here. Why are you out here? I'm making moonshine. You want some? No, I can get Jack Daniels over at the liquor store. It's legal. Has been for a while. Come out of the woods and read a newspaper.
Oh, it's so funny. The other one is Kevin James. He used to have a TV show called King of Queens. He's been on TV a lot. He's in the movie Grown Ups with Adam Sandler. And this is him talking. This, to me, is extremely relatable. So if you're in a relationship, I mean, Peyton, we're going to get into your relationship with your boyfriend here in a second, but we all are in this right here is a conversation between me and my wife pretty much every day.
My wife's awesome. I love her so much. She loves to talk. She's like the balance to me. She's so good at it. That night we got in the car to drive home, and she just started talking again. And I was like, hey, we don't need it now. We don't need to talk ever again. No, we don't. That's a good thing. I mean, we've been together like 20 years. I've already said every word I'm ever going to say to her in every combination. That's it. And she said every word to me. She knows everything about me. I know everything about her. We don't need to talk anymore. We can finish out the rest of our life with gestures. That's it. You want to talk? Go in your closet, take your clothes off, and talk all night long. But why do I have to be there? And I hear it. Telling me things that I experienced with her. I was with her all day. Can't believe Alan stood up in front of everybody revealing facts about his son. I didn't like that at all. I couldn't believe it. Could you believe it? And in my head, I'm going, yes, I can. You know why? Because I was there.
Anyway. What's going on with you and your boyfriend? Different levels of relationships.
Yeah, totally. We've been together for a little over 4 years. We live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and things are good, except for it kind of made me think yesterday. I was like, I'm missing something here. And it made me think, like, what are the things in your house that you can't have because of your significant other? And for me, it's flowers. I'm not allowed to have flowers at the house because Kadeem has, like, these insane allergic reactions to flowers. It's like he's absolutely miserable, and then in turn I'm miserable because he's miserable. Then he can't sleep, and then I can't sleep because he can't sleep, and it's just stressful, and I just want my house to look pretty and have flowers.
Well, you got rid of your cat because of that.
I did.
You got rid of your cat because of his allergies.
Yes.
Now you can't have plants. Fake plants.
Yeah, fake flowers.
But I want, it's different when you
It
have
is.
like fresh flowers in your house.
That actually makes the whole place look better.
Yeah.
I think.
I think so too. And I'm just super bummed out that I don't get to have pretty flowers in my house.
Everybody got married. My wife made me move my posters into another room.
Like you're really cool, like your
Like
Godfather?
Star Wars poster, Godfather poster, Animal House poster, Rocky poster.
You're lucky she just made you put it in another room
Well,
so
now-
you get rid of them.
And then it was one room. First we got married, it was in one room, and then when we moved to another house, and they kind of put it in the hallway into the garage. Then it got put in the garage, and then it kind of went away there in storage. Now I have like one Star Wars poster that's autographed, and I was able to put it in one of my son's rooms. So like my son's room is kind of like where I put my stuff now.
Makes
That's
sense.
sort of sad. That's why I have a basement. All my stuff's in the basement. Because, I will say that my living room looked like a Guitar Center. So now it does not. Now it's all in the basement, and nobody comes in the basement really except for me.
Yeah, you got your own little man cave.
Yeah.
Kyle, why do you say your brain is full?
Because, well, okay, we've talked several times about how, I don't remember certain things. Like, just the other day, you're like, you were with us when we were talking to Ashanti for an hour. I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, you don't remember that? You don't remember that comedian that
There's a
came in here and dropped his
comedian.
pants and showed you his wiener?
Don't remember that. Maybe blocked that one out on purpose. I don't know, but I don't remember that. And yesterday I had this moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this is why I don't remember things, because my brain is full of things that I don't need and probably don't necessarily even want. So yesterday after the show, I was talking with Rich and Grant was like, Kyle, when's the last time you listened to the Crash Test Dummies album? And I'm like 20 years ago, probably, whenever it came out. I don't know. But I used to love that album, right? And he's like, I listened to it the other day, front to back. It's still slaps. Like, it's so good. And I'm like, you know what, Grant? I'm going to listen to that album on the way home. And guess what? I still know at least 80% of the lyrics of every song. And not just the song that was on the radio, like
say.
deep tracks, track 3, track 5. I'm singing all the words.
Wow, because I was just going to say, I know the
I know every word to that one. I do not know the words to the other ones.
Dude, I literally hit Kyle with "When You Go on Camping Trips," and she knew the whole song
Stuck
like
right out
immediately.
in nature.
Were those hit songs? I've never heard those songs.
No, these are deep
No,
cuts.
they were not.
That was really
The
the song.
best song, the song I listened to that got me into it, I listened to it 5 times and I was like, well, I'm just going to listen to the whole album, was I Think I'll Disappear Now.
Oh, I love that
song
one.
is slammed, dude. Crash Test Dummies. Can we work in some Crash Test Dummies this morning, guys?
It's not even so relevant. Like, nothing about it is relevant at all. But the fact that I still remember 80% of all the lyrics of every song on the album, I'm like, this is it. Why do I remember this? But I don't remember a comedian getting naked in the studio. Why? I don't know.
Did you say it again? Remember this one? Crash Test
This
Dummies?
one. I think I'll disappear now. Remember this one?
What's their hit?
That's it.
Isn't
That's
that the name of the
hit.
song?
It's literally called Yeah. It's
Not
like
Mbop? Was it around the same time Mbop came out?
I think it was before Mbop.
There must have been a writer's block.
He's like, hey, we need a chorus.
Pretty sure it was before then.
Oh, this is Crash Test Dummies?
This was the one song that like people would probably know from them. The other tracks, no one would know. You would definitely know this one.
And you might need to fast forward to like 45 seconds in, Rich.
Kyle knows all the words. Look.
Kyle's having a minute.
But when they finally came back, his hair had turned from black into bright white. Oh, what? I know. Why do I know this? It was from when the cars had smashed so hard.
This is the part I know. Oh my God. Got a text. I keep saying, text us. Text JJR and whatever's on your mind to 96893. Now, we got a text that I could read, but I hope she can deliver it better than the way I read it. Elena, good morning.
Hi.
Hi. What was your text?
Oh, gosh. Which one? Because I've texted a few times.
Oh, you have? Oh, let me see. I can click.
Yeah.
You know, I can click on your number and see every text you've ever sent us.
Okay.
Oh, why don't you just go over all the texts you sent? You only sent 2 of them. Oh no, I read your text last week.
You did.
Yeah, it was the one where it says
I was so excited.
You said when Peyton said this is what it sounds like, and then Rich said softly when doves cry, and you said you felt so seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right on, Elena.
Well, your newest text, the other text, I haven't read that on the air yet.
Okay. Go ahead, because I was having a rough day that day.
Oh, yeah.
Can you start it off?
You say
my dog passed away.
Oh.
Sorry.
Well, one of the things I like about your text is if the way I read it, it's so random, and then it ends with that about her dog. But it's like,
Yes. Sorry.
John Jay says the most random things.
He does. You
John,
do.
John Jay says the most random off-color things. Like, during War of the Roses, John Jay said his sister had also been in rehab. She goes, I laughed so hard out loud. Kyle and Peyton were so annoyed by him. Were you guys?
No. I don't really get annoyed by you. I'm just
feel
like,
I'm
why?
always annoyed by you.
It was such a serious moment, and this poor girl is crying her heart out about this guy. Yeah. Anyway, and John's like, my sister, John. Like,
Jan.
Jane's sister was in
my
rehab.
sister went to rehab.
I don't do well with serious things, so I didn't know. I didn't know how to.
I love it.
And then
Same.
you go, when we were playing Smartest in the Room, Rich asked John Jay, flamboyance is a group of what kind of birds? You remember that one?
I do.
The gay. I could not.
Flamboyance is what you call a group of what kind of bird?
Gays. She says, I rewound it 5 times.
No lie.
And then she goes, thank you so much for all the laughs. I really needed it. My dog was attacked on Wednesday and died shortly after.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Attacked by what?
Thank you. Another dog had broken away from his owner. So it was really bad, just circumstances. Everyone is hurt by it. You know what I mean? Everyone is upset. So
I'm so sorry.
thank you. Thank you. I love you guys though. You guys, seriously. I know you just think you're on the radio and it's no big deal or whatever, but it does mean a lot to those of us who listen.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you so much for texting.
Thanks. Love you guys.
You guys know what? It's Monday. Guess what?
It's Monday, and John just got a game for you.
Gong, gong.
So we're talking about, Rich's daughter moved away to New York to go to school. Kyle, your kids went back to school a week or 2 ago. Same with my youngest son. So I have a little game I like to play. Celebrity Classroom is what I'm calling it. I'm going to give you the name of a celebrity, and you tell me whether or not they were a teacher before they became famous. I think one of the most famous people of all time that is in a band was what a teacher was. Rich?
Famous person was in a band.
Sting. Thank you for playing along. Sting.
Oh, Sting.
You didn't know he was a
right.
teacher.
I guess I did.
Don't stand so close to me.
Don't stand
It's
so
about being a
close.
teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Kyle, Sylvester Stallone, was he a teacher before he became Rocky? He was a teacher.
What?
Before becoming a Hollywood star, Stallone worked in a gym as a teacher in the American school in Switzerland.
Not enough that.
Right? Fascinating, right? Peyton, Johnny Depp, was he a teacher before he became famous?
Nah.
No, he wasn't. What was he? Do you know?
I don't know.
He was a
Janitor.
telemarketer.
Okay.
Telemarketer. Before hitting it big in Hollywood, Johnny Depp worked as a telemarketer selling pens. Rich, Whoopi Goldberg, was she a teacher before she became famous?
I think she was a teacher.
No.
She was not a teacher.
No, she was a mortuary beautician in a funeral home doing makeup for the dead.
Whoa.
She was also a bricklayer.
Those are 2 totally different vocations right there.
Kyle, Ozzy Osbourne, was he a teacher before he became famous?
I'm going to go no.
No, you're right. He worked at a slaughterhouse.
Unless,
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't it be funny if he was a teacher? He'd be like, wasn't he the one that ate birds and stuff like that
Yeah.
on stage?
Ate a bat.
It's science.
Bet the head off a bat.
Peyton, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, was he a teacher before he became Wolverine?
I'm going to say yes.
Yes, the actor worked as a physical education teacher in England before becoming famous. Rich, your favorite author, Stephen King, was he a teacher before he became famous?
Man, I feel like he's been an author for a long time, but yes, he was a professor.
Yes, he taught high school English in Maine.
Makes sense.
Kyle, Barack Obama, was he a teacher? He's former president of the United States. Was he a teacher before he became president?
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to say no.
Yes, he was a teacher.
Wow.
Before entering politics, Obama was a constitutional law professor at the University of Chicago Law School.
Okay.
Peyton, Brad Pitt, actor Brad Pitt, was he a teacher? No, but he was a chicken mascot. Brad Pitt once worked at El Pollo Loco, the fast food chain, where he dressed up like a giant chicken and danced around.
That's good casting for him who put him in that role.
Peyton, how about J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter?
I'm going to say yes.
Yes. Before writing Harry Potter, Rowling taught English as a foreign language in Portugal. Rich, actor Christopher Walken.
I'm going to teach you some things. He was a teacher.
He was not a teacher, but he was a lion tamer. Christopher Walken worked as a lion tamer in a circus.
There's a flex for a previous job right there. Yeah.
Isn't that nuts? Anyway,
it's Monday, and Judge's got a game for you.
Gong, gong.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.